Hi, I'm Marcus Stolz, elloinos. Do you know what the most expensive Greek grape variety is? It's called Mavrotragano, and it only grows on the island of Santorini, where it fetches about 4 times as much money as Assetico. 10 years ago, it was nearly extinct. Today, the wines have received cult status. Traditionally, it has been used to produce sweet wines. In the last 150 years, the size of the vineyards on Santorini have shrunk from 4,500 hectares to 1,200 hectares due to all the tourism and the hotels being built. Now, until 1995, no winemaker had ever attempted to produce a dry wine from Mavrotragano. Hatzidakis at that time worked at the Boutari winery, and he had a hunch that he might be up to something. He produced a dry red wine. Unfortunately, it was never bottled, and Hatzidakis left Boutaris and set up his own winery. In 1999, the first ever bottled Mavrotragano in a dry version was released on the market. It was from the 1997 vintage. Funnily enough, around the same time, Sigalas also started to produce a dry red wine from Mavrotragano. Sigalas had worked with a grape variety from '82, but to produce sweet wines. He always wanted to test dry wines, but he never had the space in his winery. In 1997, he moved the spaces, and in 1998 started to produce a dry Mavrotragano. Now, he didn't know that Hatzidakis was up to the same thing. So it's like great minds think alike around the same time. These wines, when they were released on the market, caught quite a bit of a furore. In style, they're very much similar to Nebbiolo. Both growers were not really satisfied with the quality of the grapes they were buying in, and in 2000 put a lot of money to buy new vineyards, and they replanted them with Mavrotragano. Now, Sigalas kept increasing his vineyards, and by now he has about 8 hectares. Over the years, other growers also followed suit, and today many names produce Mavrotragano, although still in tiny quantities. So basically, Hatzidakis and Sigalas really saved this grape variety from extinction. The grapes themselves are red to black. They're quite small and have really thick skins. They have low yields, and maturity takes place by the end of August. And I have one bottle of wine here, which we're going to try. It's from Hatzidakis, a Mavrotragano from the 2006 vintage. There were only about, 6,700 bottles produced of this wine. It is amazing that something like this can happen nowadays, that you have a grape variety that has been there for so many years but been completely forgotten, and then suddenly winemakers have a new idea, try something new, and the result is really great. It has a fairly dark cherry color, and it has a very interesting nose. It's actually like red and black fruits, but cooked fruits, like a little bit jam. There's also a lot of earthy character and minerals, spices certainly. Because I could smell this all day long. It's really nice. It has quite a dense body. Definitely tannins, but the tannins are really soft. And this is made for keeping. I mean, this will certainly improve for another 10 years or so. And I can see why people say it's compared to Nebbiolo in style. It really has a very nice earthiness to it. So I know this wine is hard to find, but just make a note, Mavrotragano. I think you're going to enjoy it if you find it. Thank you very much for watching. This is Marcus Stolz, elloinos, and I hope to see you soon.